The Mother 3 fan translation. This is a free, unofficial translation made entirely by dedicated Mother/Earthbound fans. Please support this series by purchasing official merchandise, including the official translation if one is ever released. This is English version 1.1, made by the translation team at mother3.fabi.net. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mother 3. Last time, Mixolydia helped us undo the effects of the hallucinogenic mushrooms, and we explored Taintain Island, where we found Kumatora's ultimate weapon. We then fought the barrier trio, defeated them, and then promptly got zapped by the masked man and didn't manage to pull the needle. As Mixolydia, or Missy, said, it was kind of disappointing. So, we'll walk back with our heads hung in a bit of shame and, head back to Tazmily. As she said, we're looking for a certain map-owning and map-loving person. I think we know exactly who that is. It's been a minute since he's been quite relevant, but we've missed maps, and I'm gonna be honest, I loved seeing him in the earlier chapters and learning where to go from him. It just feels wrong that we haven't done that in so long. Even earlier in the game, when we were going to Club Titty Boop, he didn't mark our map. You figured the guy woulda. But no, he'll have his moment now, which is all good. Otherwise, I will say, be careful on your way back down. That fight probably wiped you out. So, if you're not feeling great, don't be afraid to avoid the enemies as best you can. Luckily, I'm pretty leveled up, so I can just kind of plow through them. If you can't, just take your time, do what you gotta, play it smart. Worst case, you have a save frog there, so if you need to save your game and try again, don't be afraid to. Otherwise, if you didn't have room for her memento, it would be in here. In fact, what's this? Luke's opened the present. There's another magic butterfly. Magic butterfly made everyone Luke's party relax. So yeah, a nice little send-off to Mixolydia, or Missy, as we now know her. And luckily, the item deposit guy's right here.
Hi there, I'm your friendly item deposit guy. How can I help you?
Well, we're gonna deposit that memento, of course. We definitely wouldn't want to waste that nearly as quickly as we got it. So, there we go. I think at this point, we have quite a few of them. Yeah, we're up to 5. Which, pretty good. Pretty good.
The gods are watching over you guys. You're incredible. You're amazing. Seriously, you're a real inspiration. We're right behind you, supporting you 100% from the sidelines.
Thanks, item deposit guy. You're the best. So yeah, at this point, all there is to do is to walk back and talk to Ocho and go back to Tazmily. If you didn't go for the mystical gloves before because you don't want to farm and don't want to overlevel yourself, especially if you haven't beaten the black beanlings, I would at least give it a fair go on the way back to make sure you fight all the enemies, namely the monk Auruses, just to see if you can get a pair of mystical gloves. Because while you can come back here fairly easily with Ocho's help, I think, it's definitely going to be worth your time to grab them now, especially too, because after the next area we go to, there's going to be a cutoff point. At least, I believe so. It's been a minute since I played the game, so I don't fully remember. But if I'm remembering things correctly, when you finish Chapter 7, you won't be able to go back anywhere. You're there for the end of the game. You're finishing things then and there. So, if you haven't gotten Kumatora's ultimate weapon, if you missed anything on Tazmily, what have you, you can't go back. At least as far as I remember. I might be wrong, so maybe we'll put it to the test later. Anyways, hey Ocho. Mixolydia instructed me to take you back to Tazmily. I know I'm an octopus, but please get on. Sure. And on the back it says taxi. It's so cute. All aboard. There's nothing to hold on to, but hold on tight. So yeah, thanks to Ocho, the trip back will be a cinch. Look at him go. He may not be the quickest, but at least we get to see the nice scenery of the ocean floor, I suppose. Hey, it's all the oxygen machines.
Good work today. Yeah, good work today. You later.
Interesting. So the O2 machines are sentient. Interesting. I guess they too are chimeras? Who knows, really? Ah, we're back. Thanks, Ocho. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Later, buddy. Thanks for the ride. And if you noticed, one of my favorite songs is now gone. That brief moment in time where you can hear it is kind of the only point you can. Same with this song. So make sure to give it a listen while you have the chance. It's like the sunset on a long day, the coming of winter and the end of seasons. Our journey is starting to near its end, and while we still have a fair bit to go, the music itself is even indicative of the fact that the end is getting closer and closer. It's a really nice touch, and if you haven't noticed it before, now you have. Also, geez, Bronson, you stayed out in the sun quite a long time.
I love the ocean. I love the beach. I want to stay here forever. I'll just lie around and beachcomb and stuff.
You want some R&R too? Sure, why not? You're fully revitalized.
Come back anytime.
Thanks, Bronson. Still, speaking of another son name, we need to go find Mapson. He will tell us where to go. I believe he's just back in town. Oh, hey, Alec.
Oh, Lucas, slowly but steadily, the people of Tasmillia have been heading into the big city. I don't know where you guys, I didn't know you guys were still here, though. What's that? You're looking for Ionia's house? It's certainly not nearby, I can tell you that. Do you remember my little cabin in the mountains where you used to come visit? To the west of that old cabin is Argilla Pass. You can get to Ionia's place from there. Whatever the case, I'd probably be a good idea to take a map. I ran into Mapson just a minute ago, and he might still be around here somewhere. You should get him to mark your map for you.
So yeah, if you don't happen to encounter Mapson, Alec will at least tell you where to go. So yeah, we're heading back up into the mountain. And to be fair, it'd be really hard to miss Mapson. He's kind of right here.
If you need something from the map-loving and map-owning Mapson, it must be a map, yes? I don't know anything about this Ionia person, but I do know where Argilla Pass is. Let me see your map for a second. There. This mark shows where Argilla Pass is.
Your map's been marked.
Bye now. This has been the map-loving and map-owning Mapson.
So yeah, it's one of the last times we'll ever talk to and see him. This is also pretty much the last time we'll see Tasmillia. Everyone else is leaving, and soon we will be too, unbeknownst to us. Hey, Pusher.
I'm the mayor here, which means I'll be one of the last people to leave for the big city. Even so, I'd really want to go. I should just ditch this miserable little village and be done with it. Oh, Lucas, you didn't hear me talking to myself just now, did you?
So yeah, everyone started to leave.
I'm stuck in this village because no one invited me to go with them. When did everyone suddenly get together to discuss leaving for the big city?
Yeah, we heard about it a little before, but everyone started to leave for the big city. It's strange, wanting to leave behind your hometown like that. But I guess I can understand it. Some folks want to get out there and explore the world. And for some people, the world is the big city. Hey there.
I'm not sure what to do. It's a real dilemma. Should we head into the big city, or should we stay behind and keep an eye on the village? I just can't decide.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Don't worry, Dad. Whatever happens, happens.
And you're right. Whatever happens, happens. It's not all bad. Some people are meant to stay where they are. Others are meant to go. It just kind of depends how your life is, you know? No one really knows what's right for them or what's wrong. You just gotta live life day by day. And sometimes, that's just how it is. Don't think too hard about this stuff. Live in the moment. Yeah? I think it's real peaceful just walking through this whole part. Hopefully the chicken or the slither hens won't interrupt us, but it's also what these lizards are here for.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
But yeah, I like this little end bit. Because frankly, this is the end of Chapter 7. Once we go to Ionia's and find the last needle, or well, the last one we know about, and give it a pull, that's the end of Chapter 7.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
So yeah, though, like everyone else in this story, we've come a long ways. And I like that this music plays throughout this whole segment. It's really nice.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
But it's just another message in Mother 3 that I really like. Even if someone leaves for the big city, even if everyone leaves, it's a question you need to ask yourself. Do you want to stay where you are? Are you happy? Do you think leaving and exploring new things will bring you happiness? Will it be worth it? It has you ask questions that you may not have thought about. In this present, we find a sprinting bomb. Very nice. And in this one up here, we get a bread roll. These are things we obviously could have found a long time ago, but I never grabbed them.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
But yeah, this game's full of great messages, and I like the things that it makes you think about. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to interrupt the nice music to encounter a new enemy. Here, we have the big spud bug. I believe they're fairly easy because you were meant to fight them a long time ago. But we'll give them a sniff. Smells like a bug, smells weak against ice and weak against crying. Which, frankly, I wouldn't blame you for crying toward the end of this game. It's emotional and pretty powerful stuff. And of course, just like with Flint, we have the walking bushy. I would still recommend guarding against them. However, if you want, use the siren beetle. Flip him around, see what he looks like. Duster held up the siren beetle. There's the back of him. He's kind of cute. We'll just run away from him. No need to hurt the little fella. Otherwise, let's see if we can get the front sprite of the big spud bug while we're at it. Not that it really matters, but I figure may as well show it off. There you go. It's just a recolor of the spud bugs we fought earlier. Nothing too crazy. Still, may as well show it. Hey there. Oh, walking bushy. Al, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do this, but you're in my way. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad about that one. Anyways, hey.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
Still, I love the end of Chapter 7. Frankly, I like all the chapters pretty equally. My least favorite is obviously Salsa's, but I think it is for most people.
Do you need something?
We sure do.
Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
We need to save our game.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We certainly will. And while I say Salsa's chapter is my least favorite, it's not because I dislike Salsa, it's just because it's kind of short, but it's a necessary stepping stone, and I still appreciate it for what it is.
I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know.
+2, I think for me, the other big thing that really keeps Salsa's chapter from being really enjoyable for me is that you're really reliant on Facade. Until you get Kumatora and West at the very end of the chapter, Salsa is woefully weak.
Oh. I recognize this area. Ionia's house is north of here. The western path should lead us there. Let's go.
Oh, that's certainly helpful. Ahead, Argilla Pass. I know how you feel, but stay away. Well, frankly, we're gonna go on in. But yeah, this is apparently where it is. Argilla Pass, also known as Stumble Pass. Be careful not to drop anything. Alright. Well, they weren't kidding.
Whoa, we really did stumble. Huh? Where'd the jar of yummy pickles go? Did we drop it? Though, I guess that's what happens when it's easy to drop and easy to roll around.
It shouldn't be hard to find. Let's split up and look for it. Boney, you help too.
And this is cute. You get to play as Boney. You found something hard, but your inventory was already full. So yeah, if your inventory's full as Boney, you're gonna need to drop some things. This is why I wasn't too worried about picking up the bread roll, because I figured it'd be nice to drop it. Also, hey Lucas. So yeah, you can talk to people while here. Doesn't do too much, but...
Think you can find it, Boney? If you find anything, take it to Lucas.
I like that you get a moment to play as him again. Really, this is the first time you've ever really gotten to play as just Boney. So, that's cool. Hey, Kumatora.
I thought we'd find it pretty quick, but...
Yeah. Well, let's get to looking. You found something hard. The hard thing was an enemy bufferizer. Boney got an enemy bufferizer. We know all about that. But frankly, we really don't need this. We also don't need all of these secret herbs. But like I said, we really don't need the enemy bufferizer. We've used these more than enough. So we'll just toss it. You found something that looks delicious. The delicious looking thing was a king burger. Ooh. Let's give that a look. Packed so full that the buns barely hold it together. Restores 280 HP. Yowza. That's a good healing item. Frankly, at this point, I'm going to drop some secret herbs. Just because, I want to keep that. What's this? We found something soft. Well, that's probably not it. Otherwise, I think the only other items are up here and over here. So let's check what these are first. Boney can't hold two things in his mouth at once. Oh, darn it. I want to see what they all were. The soft thing was a fresh mint. All right. So now let's take a look. Found something small, but your inventory is already full. So yeah, I want to check these now just to make sure I can actually show them all off. And over here, we have something that seems sour. Interesting. Notice how we picked that up. I believe that is the jar of yummy pickles. So even if we drop the fresh mint... Oops, I didn't mean to give it to Boney. We just drop it. There we go. I don't think we can pick up this item now. Yeah. Oh well. The sour-looking thing was the jar of yummy pickles. Woohoo! Kind of a shame we don't get to see that other item, but oh well.
You found it? Or you find it?
It's a little dirty, but that's the jar of yummy pickles, all right.
So yeah, you get it, and unfortunately you can't check any of the items you missed, so oh well. Really, the biggest thing I would recommend is just make sure you grab the King Burger. It's very worth your time. Ooh, there's even a hot spring west of here. There's no need to rush. 5 seconds rejuvenates. Argilla spring water. An extra syllable. Interesting. But yeah, like the game is saying, take it slow sometimes, you know? You can't always, so when you have the chance to, why not? Also, weirdly strange cave music, but is what it is. Nothing like a nice soak after searching for a jar of yummy pickles. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of pickles. I don't dislike them. Like, I'll have them on my burger or something, but I'm not someone who will just eat pickles straight out the jar. Not my thing. Anyways, hi, Mr. Save Frog.
Do you need something? We sure do. Do you need to save your game or perhaps transfer DP?
Well, with that mole cricket, we need some DP. So, let's see what he's got in stock. Now, obviously, our inventories are pretty jam-packed full, but Boney has a free slot, so we can use him to take a look.
We may be tiny, but we're still living beings. We eke out our lives as mole crickets. Business for us is booming now. We mole crickets have found the trick to commercial success. We sell all sorts of wonderful goods that we found lying on the stock up on. No one can compete with our low prices. Would you like to take a look?
We sure would. So, he still has Sincerity Dumplings. Very nice. He has the Clever Stick, which has 62 offense, which is crazy. He has Strong Gloves, which of course aren't nearly as good for Kumatora. He has Non-Slip Shoes, which offensively are better for Duster, but they don't give him the stat increases, which I still want. Otherwise, he has Otter Hats. They're hats that look like an otter. And while defensively it's better for Lucas, the 30 PP from the Awesome Crown is still frankly better. I'm going to buy this for Boney and sell the alligator hat. But they also have a Crow Bandana, which of course is better for Duster. A Pumice Charm, which is good for anyone who needs more defense. Namely Kumatora and Duster. Lucas, I think I'm still going to keep the kid shirt on just for the 10 IQ. He also has grilled fish. Interesting. And grilled chicken. And then your other suite of items. They do have cups of life noodles, so frankly, if you want to grab some pretty big full heals, now's your time to do it. I don't think we really need them, but is what it is. Also, I keep not depositing the Silver Dragonfly. I've been meaning to do that, and I keep not doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to sell the Spiky Weapon. We knew ye for not a long time. We'll sell the Vigor Stick. We can sell Kumtor's Magic Gloves, and we can sell... I believe she has a, Feather Charm. And otherwise on Duster, we will of course get rid of the Feather Charm and the Swallow Bandana. Very nice. And I don't think Boney needs to really sell anything. No, it doesn't really look like it. Alright, let's buy some gear. Get the Clever Stick for Lucas. And then I think otherwise he is good. Pumice Charm would be better defensively, but like I said, I want the good kid shirt. We will get Kumatora the Pumice Charm. And then we will get Duster the Crow Bandana and the Pumice Charm. Very nice, very nice. And that should be everything we need.
If you run into any of my fellow mole crickets out there, give them my regards. Twinkle.
We sure will. So yeah, we're statistically, pretty darn good. Boney is still kind of the weakling of the group, but is what it is. I mean, he's a dog. We're using weapons. Of course the dog doesn't do as much damage.
Do you need something?
We sure do. We need to deposit all of our DP. Because, I wouldn't like to lose that.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
Well, we certainly will after we save our game. Because, why wouldn't we? We just did all that lovely shopping, of course.
Nice.
Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.
We certainly will. Plus, the nice thing is that that freed up some inventory space. Not a whole lot, but it did. That's the one thing about this game, is that, frankly, the inventory issues aren't that bad, but they may still trip you up. Oh. And here, we have a new enemy. A tender-loving tree. Interesting. Frankly, I think he'd be weak to fire. So let's give him a fire beta? Sure. Boney, give him a sniff. Ooh, duster attacks. Goodness. Boney gave him a sniff. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against fire and weak against crying. I guessed right. I mean, to be fair, he is a tree, so, like, come on. Ow. But yeah, nothing we haven't really seen before. And just like the other trees, they still burst into flame and do ridiculous damage. So don't be afraid to mash through that and not take as much damage. Still, they drop 2,022 experience points. And Lucas gains a level and is now level 56. HP went up by 2, PP went up by 4, offense went up by 1, speed went up by 1. And Boney's level is now 56. HP went up by 2, offense went up by 2, defense went up by 2, IQ went up by 3, speed went up by 1. Very nice. And of course, we have another new enemy. The blue balding eagle. All right. I want to guess that you're weak to thunder just because you're flying. Boney sniffed the blue balding eagle. Smells like an animal. Smells weak against fire and strangeness. So yeah, the blue balding eagle settled on a tree and rested its wings. And it healed itself. Interesting. Still, PK Thunder will do a fair amount of damage. Nothing we can't handle. And he gives us 1,714 experience points. Very nice. Yeah, I like walking up Argilla Pass and really just taking my time. Unfortunately, the enemies have a different idea. Frankly, I'm gonna hit them with everything we got. PK Love Gamma, and of course, where is it? Fire Omega. This should really put a damper on their mood. Ow. Burn, baby, burn. Boom. 469, 396. Followed up by a 483. Now that's some good damage. Ow. To be fair, he's no slouch on damage either. Still, 3,736 experience points? That is nothing to sneeze at. Ooh, cave. Well, let's take a look. Ooh, blue ribbon box. You know what that means. We get a cave map. Admittedly, it's quite large. So, let's get exploring, shall we? Ooh, and wouldn't you know it, there's another new enemy up here. Ooh, and for some reason, Lucas started feeling feverish. So here, we have a mecha mole. Ooh, nice opening gambit, Duster. Let's give him a sniff. Smells mechanical. Smells weak against lightning and strangeness. All right. Nothing we can't deal with. But I believe they can do a fair bit of damage if you're not careful. Do we want to go first? I'm going to say let's go left first. Seeing as we can't run, we're going to have to really take our time. And here, we have some more new enemies. Cuddle bombs. You can already guess what these guys do. I don't remember what they're weak to. I want to say it's thunder, based on the fact they're mechanical. Give them a sniff, Boney. Smells mechanical. Weak against ice. Oh, that makes sense. Fair enough. Didn't hit anyone. Darn. Still, 201? Not bad damage. Nice. Spread it around. Hopefully PK Love will... Oh, no. Uh-oh. So yeah, they cling to people. You can guess what happens next. Oh, good. Cuddle Bomb murmured, 2. So yeah, they cling to people, and then they count down until they explode. They're kind of a cool enemy. Obviously, I don't like it when they explode, but I like it when they give me 3,780 experience points. That's always appreciated. Ooh, little present. We get magic pudding. Very nice. And, mecha moles. Well, we now know that you're weak to thunder, so let's employ it. Oh. Oh. Well, At least we got one of them. Nice smash attack, Lucas. Jeez. Ow. So yeah, these enemies aren't all that interesting. Cute, but not terribly interesting. Also, down here, we have a monkey? Strange. This is a mystery metal monkey. I believe you want to beat this up as quick as you possibly can, because it's pretty special. Let's give it a sniff. Sniff the mystery metal monkey. Smells mechanical, smells weak against lightning, and weak against strangeness. If you notice, Duster only did 1 damage. Nice. It was a good experience. So yeah, you don't get experience, it just was a good experience. I think it's kind of hilarious. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, ooh, they both clung to Boney. That is not good. How about a PK Love Gamma? And let's give them... How about a Freeze Beta? Sure. That might work. 284. PK Love Gamma. Boom. Some big damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't quite the ticket. Well, let's just start swinging, huh? Good. Alright, we got him. Whew. Well, I really shouldn't be worried about them. Duster gains a level and is now level 55. HP went up by 3, offense went up by 2, defense went up by 2, IQ went up by 1, speed went up by 1. As I was saying, while I shouldn't really be worried about them, it still makes me shudder a little just thinking that, they might explode. Anyways, Lucas's fever goes away. And he learns Healing Omega. Awesome. Healing Omega cures all ally status ailments, including incapacitation. Man, is it a great technique. We'll definitely be using that if we need it. So yeah, like it said though, it is pretty darn useful. Heals incapacitation. I believe, same with Gamma, that it's a chance to heal incapacitation. It's not always guaranteed to work. At least, I don't believe it is. But it will heal all the status ailments on everyone else, guaranteed, so that's pretty nice. Rude little bomb, but what's in the box? It's a Goddess Bustier, which I believe is basically Kumatora's ultimate gear. Defense plus 20, and it's somewhat strong against fire and ice. So while defensively, it's not as good, it does give you some elemental damage resistance, which is super nice. People often debate what really are or are not the best items, but this also increases her PP by a whopping 20, so losing 3 defense for 20 extra PP and fire and ice resistance is pretty darn good. If you want raw defense, then you may want other things. It's kind of the debate with every other item on what is or isn't better. Some people like the raw defense and offense of certain weapons and armor. Others like the extra effects. Me, I like the extra effects, frankly. And, what do we have here? A new enemy? You encountered Negative Man. Okay. Let's see if we can make him cry, seeing as he's crying, and Boney, give him a sniff. Boney sniff Negative Man. Smells like a strange creature, smells weak against crying. Well, we got that covered. Negative Man couldn't stop crying. Negative Man muttered, "There's just no way I can win." So yeah, this is kind of a pretty funny enemy. There's only one of him. Negative Man muttered, "There's just no way I can win." And, I don't think he ever does anything other than just say he can't win. Oh, he attacks! And misses. So occasionally, he will attack, but, there is no way he can win. So yeah, you earn 3 experience points. Well, sorry, pal. It was nice knowing you. Ah, and the gosh darn bombs. Alright, come on, bomb. Let's be done with it. Nice smash attack, Lucas. Goodness. Hey, that's my duster. No exploding him. I need him for later, please. Thank you. Well, not terrible. And the experience is good. Come on. Oh, no. Yeesh. I tell you, those bombs are such a pain. But we've done a lot today. We came back to Tazmily, learned most people left. Now we've started trekking through Argilla Pass, finding quite a few great items along the way. I think next time, we'll finish up here. Till then, as always, I've been Bread. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.